Hey, Jason.
Hey, dude. How are ya?
Fail.
Right off rip. I haven't been in front of a camera in so long, dude.
It's all good. We can edit you out.
All right, cool. Got it.
No, seriously. What's up?
Yeah, bro. A few months ago, when I was still working at the pizza joint, I would have maybe client a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's gone from that to like 3 a week, and it's great. Though I'm beyond blessed, but the workload managing being an entrepreneur with now being here at Planet X and doing work for them and still trying to be a good friend, still trying to be a good son, managing everything together. Because it's, dude, like, I was talking to Carl before. Like, just trying to, like, get videos out to whoever I might have at that time. I've been getting, like, 5 hours of sleep a night, bro. Just pumping stuff out constantly. So I wanted to hear your take on how does it manage, I guess, entrepreneurship with relationships with people and just, yeah.
Well, I think it's new for you, right?
Yeah.
And your setup off rip just from knowing you and understanding you, and again, it goes from, like you said, 1 to 3 to, like, it's completely different. I would definitely suggest getting editors. Even if you give them, let's just say you make $500, make $400 and give somebody $100. Now that takes something off your plate, because that's what you have to start doing now.
Yeah.
You got to start managing your time. It's not even just managing the business; it's managing the time. And because you are a man of, of your word. Hey, if I tell you Monday, it's going to be there Monday.
Yeah.
And that was when you had the 1, the 2. Now it's starting to get like this. So now you got to become the thing that I talked about in that room, in the cater joint. You got to become a CEO. Yeah. Like, it starts now. You don't have to have, like, be on the tower and have the business. Like, you are a CEO right now. Yeah. And I think that's how you start to be able to get even more clients, right? You look for people that have your lens, not specific lens. I know who I'm talking to. So not your specific lens, but people that might have your eye, right? Where it's like, all right, cool. If you want Jason, right? Jason, and I'm just going to use a number. Jason costs $1,000 to do insert whatever this is. All right, cool. Can you do that? And if Jason does it, I might give somebody $200 to edit. Whatever it is. Yeah. You shoot, you do that. Okay, cool. And start that process. But you also have people underneath you. I could do it for $1,000, or I can also get my guy to come and do it for $600. And maybe you take $100 from that, from a business standpoint, and you give him the $5 and let him figure it out. But now it's starting to build what it is, because I think you have the makeup and you have the work ethic, and now you'll start to understand how challenging it is to just find people that match you. You know what I'm saying? That becomes the hardest part.
Even outsourcing the work to some people, like, I'll get it back and I'll be like, fuck is this, bro?
Yeah.
Making you look like a complete dipshit.
Yeah. Well, but then you know that, like, this is part of the process, right? Like, you say, if you need it by Friday, you send the edit, be like, hey, listen, I need this by Tuesday, all right? All right, cool. Now in your brain, all right, Tuesday I'm gonna get it. Maybe Wednesday morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna overlook it and check everything. And if it's cool, at least you're good. Hey, maybe you send it early, because that's big for you. Yeah. Punctuality, right? As far as giving. But it also gives you a day, and sometimes it's gonna have to pivot. All right, I gotta go in and fix it. But fixing and doing, I'm sure doing is this, fixing is this. Yeah. So now it's just a matter of managing that, because time management is huge, aside from just managing the jobs. Yeah. And you got to sit there and say, okay, cool. This should take me such and such. Hey, I know people come and they want Jason. Right. I want Jason's work. All right, look, I want to do it. Are you cool with me sending somebody? Do you want me to edit? I know you're not a fan of the editing process, so start offloading that, bro. Right. Boom, 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 boom. And now you can really build the business. Because like I said, forget about making $5,000 a week. Maybe you make an extra 2,500 because now you've offloaded stuff and now it starts to build you as a business,
get even more.
Bro, I'm telling you, and now you figure out you really get a business, get an LLC.
Yeah.
Insert Jason, whatever Jason Shoots. I don't care, whatever the name is, right? I wouldn't use your name. I would make it something that's not you, because so that it could be bigger than you, right? Because now you have, shots, whatever, right? Now the people that you have underneath you are working for shots, and it doesn't matter. You'll know, and everybody will know this is Jason's company, but it doesn't have to be like, hey, this is shot by Jason. Right? Your stuff that you'll do, yes, Jason has his thing, but I'm building this company over here. And if you want Jason, it costs $1,000. If you want anybody else, it costs $500, $600. I don't know. I'm just using numbers. But I think that's how you really build it out, because relationships are important to you. And you really got to start scheduling time. Yeah. Right? It's like, hey, Sundays, I'll holler at y'all. Unless you have a big deadline. Maybe it's Sundays that you just, hey, I'm going to be with my parents. I want to make this the time for that. Clearly, you have what you're doing here. You already have those days. They're pretty flexible as far as with that. But it's like that whole thing. I don't know if you remember, the more money, the more problems. Right? And it's and that doesn't necessarily mean money problem. Like, it's like, there's just issues because, like you said, it's time issues. It's, now it's not just you, and this becomes the hard part.
Yo, bro, like, from a couple months ago, like, the skyrocket in income is crazy, and I have to thank you. You're like 90% of the success of that, just like the nudge forward and moving with just video and all this stuff in general. But I digress. Yeah, the money is a much more, but dude, I am just like boom, project, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. More shit coming in. But that I do really like that.
Yeah,
suggestion, but offloading some of the workload.
And it's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Right? Like, every time people say, oh, how's everything? And I'll be like, oh, I'm busy. But the opposite is horrible. What you got going on? Nothing. Why? You got something?
Yeah.
You're busy. And the reason why you're busy is because you do good work. The reason why, again, the busy aside from the good work is that you're a man of your word, right? Because when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. Right. And I told you that from the beginning with videographers. That shit is a rarity. So how do you find people like that?
Yeah.
You're gonna find that out, right? But like I said, also understand people aren't you. So it's like, if you have to get it to somebody by Saturday, and you would say hard, hey, listen, if you're offloading it, get it to me by Saturday.
Yeah.
If it's somebody new, you have to, it's not only I gotta work with your skill set, I gotta work with your personality, I gotta work with your work ethic.
Yeah.
And that's as heavy as the crown, as the leader, as the boss. I hate using the word boss, but as far as the guy, it's your name. It's your company. This is me. I told Mike, hey Mike, I'd love to do it, but I'm gonna put Joe's gonna do it. If Joe messes up, that's on you.
Yeah, I know. That's the scary part.
Right. So it's like, I think you manage people's expectations too, because people will come to you and people will be like, hey, Jay, this is what I'm trying to do. And you have to be realistic as far as for you, and don't go, again, this whole wide. It's what we did wrong, right? That I learned from. Too wide, saying yes to everybody because we wanted to help.
Vertical.
Exactly. Be vertical and not, and don't grow wide, because again, because I know you, that intent is great. The intent, you want to help everybody, you want to do everything, and then also for a business, be like, damn, I don't want to turn that down, because it's like, again, it's not a money thing. It is a money thing, but it's not.
It's like just a building thing. Like, you have a relationship with this new person, and all of a sudden that person's giving you this person, and then all of a sudden you have a friendship with that person. Now you're boys, and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and this is great. And I think this is the beginning. Just like with a page of social media, the beginning is great because you can figure things out. There's gonna be some things that you're gonna get cut on, meaning, fuck, I only got 3 hours of sleep because I had to make sure that this was okay, but that's okay, but you're gonna learn that. And then you'll weed out the people. And I think, like I said, it'll be great because you have a different eye and you actually care about integrity. This is why when people insert Carl, when he talks to me when you're not around, right? And it's like, yo, bro, Jay's dope, right? because people know when I say something, it's important to me. Yeah. Because if it was like, hey, Mike, you told me use Jay, and yeah, bro, he didn't do.
Kid sucked.
No, but seriously.
Yeah.
But I have to take that. I would tell somebody that's on me.
Yeah.
That's why I've been very careful, because I'm such a nice and loving person, and I'm like, everybody's great, but it's like I learned from that.
Right.
Because I got screwed over. Yeah. Right? Because I think you're me, and I think everybody cares and everybody has integrity, but nobody does. I don't want to say nobody. But you know what I mean?
100%.
It's really the build out. I think that's the most important thing for you to do is build out. And even what you should do, and I know it's old school, but you are a writer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Write down your days. Be like, yo, look, this is what I do. Let's just say, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I got to be at the studio. Mm-hmm. If it's light over here and you're doing editing, it's like, hey, I'm here. I'm just using it.
Hold on, let me write right now. Let me take some notes.
But, if you sit here and you're here from, I don't know, 10 to 4. I don't know what that is. Yeah. And then, like really treat this like a 9 to 5. This is your business, right? If you went to a job, you would have to work from 9 to 5. Yeah. But when we have our own business, we sit there and we think, I'm cool. Nah, it's even worse. It's even worse as far as time frame. And you got to really, really be structured. Mm-hmm. You really got to do that so that you can sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to come in here at 10 o'clock and I'm going to edit from 10 to 12 or whatever. All right. I'm going to, if it's real busy, 12 to 1, I'm going to eat. But maybe I can edit while I'm eating my side project, right? You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things. And then kind of write your days out and kind of you'll see what your pockets are. Hey, when do you like to go to sleep? When do you like to do this? Okay, cool. Where are the pockets for me? Okay. This is what I'm doing. All right, great. Definitely now be ahead of where you're at right now. Meaning start messing with people. Start giving, remember what we did at this space where you were just shooting? And it was just shooting just to shoot. Yeah. Just to see? Yeah. Do that with your people. Like things that don't even matter. Shoot something. Yo, let me see. Can you edit this? All right, cool. I'm looking for people. Let me see what you do. I'll give you
go out and just shoot like a spec project.
Anything or anything that you want to, or anything that you have.
Yeah. Like edit, you're saying?
Yeah. Something that doesn't have a timeline.
Yeah.
So that you can kind of see where they're at. Yeah. Even if it's something small, because think about this. This is now almost like market research. And I'm not saying a lot of money. Be like, hey, I have this 20-minute thing or whatever. You think you could cut this down to like a minute? Whatever. Yeah. I'll give you $50. I don't know what the number is, right? Yeah. All right, cool. And you're not getting anything for it, you know what I'm saying? But what you're doing is just starting, okay, this dude, I paid him. Yeah. I gave him something, or you might find somebody that's like, hey, Jay, I'm down. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, let me show you. And you might find the Jason for Jason. Right. Right? And that's how you look at yourself, and you carry yourself like that. You posture yourself like that, because I think for you being the CEO of Jason's brand, of Jason's company, you are a person like me. Yo, can I help? Can I grab? You're going to do whatever you need to do. You'll never be like, oh, I don't do that. No, Jason's going to do what Jason got to do to get the job done. Right. And the most difficult part, I think, is finding people that embrace your brand like you. Mm-hmm. Right? So I think when we talk about social media and community, I think businesses should do that too. I think once people feel like they're a part of something rather than you're the boss and why am I doing this for you? And you can be inclusive and be like, hey, let's build, and kind of like, you have a good personality for that. Hey, let me speak to you. Let me, whatever. And I think that starts the process, because it's two things. It helps you with time management, helps you offload some work. But then it's also giving you the blueprint of how you want to build your business. But yeah, like I told you, I said, you're beyond just a shooter. Like, that's what I saw. I saw you as I don't joke about it. I saw you as a Cole Bennett type, right? Where it's like, okay, because Cole don't shoot everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't shoot all of Lyrical Lemonade.
Yeah, I guess not.
You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, maybe I'm not thinking about it as a business. I think I'm more looking at it as an art form. Yeah. Because we're talking about money before, but it's never been about the money. It's always been about like creating cool shit. Mm-hmm. But now like you were saying there, it's okay to think about the money. I mean, it's a business. You gotta make money, and you're not a scumbag for that.
Right.
So,
But I understand, like I said, because I'm you. It's like I never wanted to say that. Money was, to me, money, it's crazy. Wanted money, but money was evil to me.
yeah.
Meaning that people was always like, I gotta get the money.
That's what I'm saying. Like even when I make you a video, for example, it feels like wrong to take money from you, but it's like, product. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, listen, it's part of the business. It's part of what it is. And I think once you have that mind shift, as far as, okay, I'm building a business now. And it's okay. But then you also gonna end up building, hopefully, you find somebody that can run the business side for you. Right? Where it's like, yeah, I just want to shoot. But you have to go through this. The reason being is because you have to know if that person that you trust, hey, they said that, yeah, Jay, the dude said it's gonna take him 2 days. Yeah, I could do that in 15 minutes.
right.
Because you're gonna know. That's the beauty of it, right? Having people that know, and that's why I think you should start at the bottom. Anybody should start at the bottom so you can learn every aspect. Like, do I know about these cameras? No, I know a little bit about it. I know if I see something messed up, I'm like, I think that's a lens or a setting. I don't know what the fix is, but I do know I've been around it enough to say I think it's one of those things.
Right.
I just can't fix it. Right? So you can get people to do that. But bro, I think you're gonna be fine. This is just new for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that you even wanted to have a conversation. But I always told you that. I was like, yo, I'm here. You're here for me. Like that's what I want this relationship to be.
Yeah.
I can't shoot. I don't know how to. I can put a camera, but you know what I mean? They'd be like, Mike, that's cool, but let me get it, But like I said, it is new.
It doesn't pan out the way it normally does, where all of a sudden you have 80 phone calls coming in. You mean like the play-by-play?
Like ideally what I like my day to be?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm super structured. You know that. Yep. Like I like to be in advance. So I have everything on my calendar, right? And ideally what I like to do in my world, day to day.
Yeah.
Wake up. Well, I like to, if I could, I like to wake up and walk my dog by 6:30. Like seriously, I'm breaking everything down. 6:30, give me like an hour so I could walk, because that gives me my steps in the morning. Yeah. Come home, have coffee. I like to take my son. Let's say if I get home at 7:30, I usually leave by 8 to drop him off at school.
Okay.
7:30 to 8, I'm on this laptop going through Opus clips and picking out what I'm going to post for the morning.
Opus was that's
the
software?
I was talking about, yeah.
Okay.
So going through that, or whatever clips I have, I just make sure that that's up. If everything is up, then I'm cool, but I just give that time to just kind of do that. I'm drinking coffee, whatever. Take him to school, and the reason why I still take him to school, because it starts my day. I like that.
Yeah.
I come back, I'm like, okay, I probably have like about a half hour, and sometimes I'm just chilling again. I try not to start my day until I post. Until my post goes up. I can schedule it.
Okay.
Right? But at 9 is when I usually like to post in the morning. And for me, when I post that, mentally, my day started.
Okay.
Right? And then it depends on the day, right? Sometimes I'm coming here. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's a day where it's just like I'm on the laptop. Like I try to schedule my day. If my son has a game, let's use that because we're in baseball season. Yeah. I got to make sure I'm home by 4:30. Right? Or 4, because I like to be just in case. Right? Yeah. So it'll be calls, meetings, whatever. I always allocate more than what people think, right? Mm-hmm. Like if I'm sitting there, calls I can do back to back. It's not a problem. Calls I can do, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, whatever. I can do that when they're calls because they're right here, because I'll tell somebody, hey, sorry, gotta go, whatever, and I'll do that. Meetings, I try to give 2 hours. Number one, it depends on who it is, where I feel like, okay, this might be a 2-hour meeting, but if it's an hour meeting, I have an hour buffer.
Yeah.
Right? So I like to give myself that, because
2 hours per meeting?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in person, if possible.
Okay.
Right? And it's funny because the other day I had a meeting at 12, right? And then the next meeting I had was at 3 in the city.
Okay.
And I was like, and I almost was gonna try to fill a gap. But then I realized, I was like, 12, if that becomes a 2-hour meeting, now I'm rushing.
Right, and you gotta drive there, you're stressed out.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm good. Let me not do that. Let me remove that. It's not there.
Yeah.
Right? And thank God I did, because the 12 ended up almost going to 2.
Yeah.
And then I ended up the 3, and he was like, oh, actually I can meet up earlier. Perfect.
Nice.
So now it was 2:30, right? I really, like, my calendar is everything. I want to get to a point for me where I have somebody that I'm able to do that, where, you know, an assistant.
Yeah.
Ideally, it would be my son because he's home now. Like, I would love for him to do that, right? But again, this is me and Heck. We're talking about this. It's like you have an assistant, but you got to tell them what to do, right? So it's like there's still that beginning process, but once it flows, where it's like, all right, hit Mikey, check my calendar. Am I good? Just put it in my calendar so I'm straight.
Yeah.
You know, but that's kind of like the structure. For you, it's probably a little bit more structured because you know your times, you know who you are, you know what you have, and as soon as you get a job, you can start to be like, all right, cool. Like even things with me, it'd be like, all right, Mike, now, hey, I want to go back to maybe shooting that second day so you can kind of come back. Okay, now you know that. Okay, Mike, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay, the second day will come whenever. You know, we figured that out. But that's with me, right? Other person, the thing you did in Westchester. All right, cool. I'm just gonna go up there. All right, bet that's a Saturday. Ideally, I don't want to work on the weekend. Like, I know people are so much like work. I just feel like I get it. You're young and you should, but if relationships and personals mean things to you, don't let anybody else say, oh, how are you doing? No, this is what I want to do, and this is what Jason wants to do.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get caught up in what that person over there is like, oh, you know, I work 7 days a week and I'll get 2 hours of sleep. That's great. I get it. That's cool. But what happens is that what Jason can do with 8 hours of sleep will probably run circles around what you do with 2 hours of sleep.
Right.
Because you're managing your time correctly. And things are important to you. And I think you got to get that early before. Because I used to always say Sundays. Like for me, for a minute, I was like...
Sundays are just the do not disturb. Like...
To me, Sundays have to be... Like, if there's certain things, I get it. But then what I do is like, all right, Saturday turns into my Sunday.
Okay.
Right? Because I can pivot that. You know? Because, hey, there's something that's a Sunday. Ideally, I don't want to. If it's important enough, then I'll do it. I'm at a point right now, too, where it's like... I kind of can... I don't want to say I can call that, but listen, if there's a... You know, if Netflix wants to meet about, you know, a $10 million situation on a Sunday...
Yeah.
I think I'll do it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll do it, you know? But also when you're dealing with companies like that, they're not doing work on the weekend anyway.
Right.
Right? On the weekends, I think you do more. When you're trying to build, I always say the weekends are great because it gives you 2 more days to work than the average.
Yeah.
Right? So Monday to Friday is everybody. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what? Even if I want to work, and you don't have to work 24 hours a day.
Right.
Right? Like if you have those times and it's like you want to work extra, you got to do more. But a lot of people are just super average, Monday to Friday. If you think about somebody that goes to work, right? I don't know specific jobs. A lot of people don't work 8 hours straight. They don't do 4 and then an hour lunch. Like even during the work, people are always figuring out a way to kind of like, I'll take a break over here. Exactly.
Go to the toilet, scroll.
Exactly. So, you know, I think you got to find what you got to find and what works for you. And you'll definitely figure it out. But I think the biggest thing, bro, seriously, is write the thing on a paper. Right? Or like on paper. Like don't even do it in your phone. Like literally take a piece of paper, write down, you know, or get a, you know, I do it old school. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, cool. What are my days? What do I got? Because now you see it, be like, oh shit, you know, I got a bunch of time I could do stuff. And I've been so caught up because life happens. Even me, someone be like, yo, what's your date today? I'm pretty flexible. I'm just on the computer. I'm like, but that's for today. And that's for right now. Calls may come in. I end up having a call and it might end up turning into a 2-hour conversation, especially when it's flexible. Like if I have stuff, cool, different, but you just don't know. And you just want to, you know, make sure that you're cool with that because I remember I did this with my kids. Like I was like, you know, you want to be a baseball player, right? Okay, cool. Write down your week. Show me what you do. And then when you look at it, don't put a name on it. When you look at it, do you think that this person wants to be a baseball player? It looks like this person wants to be a gamer. Right?
Yeah,
but you got to see it. Because sometimes it's like I'm big on the senses and, you know, touch, you know, hear, say it out loud, whatever. Because you may sit there and be like, damn, I'm not really putting in the work. Or I might be like, okay, I'm cool. You know, just analyze yourself and just, you know, like I said, give yourself some grace. It's new. It's brand new for you, bro. It's brand new. And everybody would love that. And I'm always going to be like, I would love to have those problems. But these problems come with problems too.
Right. Everything comes with its own unique set of problems.
100%. 100%.
But.
And you'll see how great is it going to be once you get through this.
Yeah.
Right? Because again, it's definitely could be worse. You could be not busy. Like you said, you could be like, yo, Mike, you told me to quit. You said it. Jake's not going to.
That wouldn't be on you though.
No, I know.
That's a complete work ethic thing. But I got you.
Yeah.
I guess one more follow-up thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to take up all your day, but how do you force yourself to do the things that you don't want to do? So like, let's say minuscule shit, right? Your office is dirty and you got to clean it. Maybe my brain's a little different because I have artist.
It's not.
Like, I hate to say ADHD brain, but like, it's hard for me to get started sometimes on stuff when I don't have a set schedule or whatever, like all written out. Obviously have the shoots and all that, but I don't have a play-by-play. Like, go to the gym at this time.
Right.
Go to the gym whenever I feel like it. So obviously need to get that out of the way. But with like everything in the pipeline going on, it's hard to start one thing because it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much shit to do.
Right, because your brain starts going and
It's
you start cleaning the office and you're like, damn, I got to edit this. I'll forget it, and you stop.
And exactly. And then like small things like that, like basic, like clean up your car, like just fucking clean the car or something. I got to go edit.
Yeah.
Or I got to go
do
I this. What's a good solid, like some people say the 1, 2, 3 method, like 1, 2, 3, go. And then like.
Yeah, I get all that. Like for me, because I'm the same way. Like I'm in the house and it's like certain things. I got to do laundry or I got to do this. I got to do that. And it's like, I got stuff to do. And I don't beat myself up. Right? So like for me, it's a big thing for me, time. You know that. I'm time, I'm structure. So I say that I got to post at 9 a.m. every day. That's what I tell me.
Yeah.
If it starts to get 8:55 and I haven't, like I start getting crazy, like to myself, anxiety. But this week, I'm getting better with it because I was like, it's 10 o'clock, it's not that serious. You can post at 10. Because I had calls and things that were important that kind of came in personal. Give yourself grace. I didn't beat myself up. I used to beat myself up.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if you got to clean your office and you start and it's just like editing, so that's the priority. Right? So when you look at this structure, it could be miscellaneous stuff. Thursday, I can do certain stuff. And then now you start to break it down even more. Okay, Thursday, I'm going to do all the things that I need to because I know by Wednesday, I'm going to be done. Now Thursday, I can clean the office, I can clean my car, whatever. And maybe it's a day for that. You only know everything that you got in your life. And then you kind of just put these in those pockets. And don't get mad. And again, give yourself some grace that, hey, I started something. Oh, shit, I forgot I got to do this. I get it. To me, it comes with the territory. Creatives are like that. So
what's just like scatterbrained?
It's ADHD. It's like, you sit there and, have a conversation. I do it. I could sit here and be talking about something, and now the heck is here. He'll sit. He could tell you, right? Like,
so what's that Claude problem?
No, I got it.
No, but that's what it is. I can sit there and because I'm trying to get everything out, I'm like, yo, did you see the thing I sent you? Yeah. And then, also I spoke to such and such. And be like, yo, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this first,
right?
And then we'll get to this. But this is what we do because creative minds are like that. You know what I'm saying? And you sit there and it's like, and especially you just want to get the creative out, but the minuscule stuff, it's not creative, it's not fun, but that's part of being a man and being mature and making sure that. If somebody gets in your car, they're not stepping on fucking White Castle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you eat White Castle. But...
My takeaways are, don't beat yourself up, because I do.
Yes.
I beat myself up like crazy, bro. It's like, yo, I said I was going to do, like, it's really hard, bro. Like, I'm going to get all emotional, but like you said, you fucking dumbass. You said you were going to get this done by this time. And then all of a sudden it's fucking like 2 a.m. and like you still haven't even fucking started.
Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, I get it. You'll learn about all of this, and as more and more, you'll be able to learn how to juggle, so to speak. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that becomes it's mature, and you're becoming a business person, and you're just learning how to do this. A ball might drop.
Yeah.
It's all right. You know what you do? You pick it up. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You know, it's different. You're not dealing with millions of dollars yet. That is a little bit more stress. Imagine if you have, like, hey, a studio had given you, and it's like, Jay, your company's, this is, we did it, $89 million. We did it 6 million. It's a little different.
Yeah.
You want to deal with this now, so that when that happens, you know how to deal with. Like, that's what you have to be. You have to be a solution.
Right.
Always be a solution, bro.
That's fire.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, don't beat yourself up. Structure. And CEO, like, build out.
write it down. Write things down. Bring that old school back, because like I said, it's a sense.
Oh, yeah.
You feel the pen. You see what you're writing. Say it out loud. Use another sense. The more senses you use, the better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna try that outsourcing thing. I guess I never really
100%.
considered that.
Nah, you have to, bro, because you never had to.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Because it was like one project a week. I can bang that out in a fucking night, bro.
I'll do it with my feet.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, just think about, like I said, get somebody, the dude that was shooting here. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, you got it, bro. You got it.